how does one create their own signature beauty look? Like, we've all seen the pictures of Marilyn Monroe before she was Marilyn Monroe. We know that Dita Von Teese looks different without her makeup. We know that hair and makeup can transform pretty much anyone into anything, anyone else. And when I started the vintage journey, the vintage beauty exploration, I started really thinking about what it is that I really liked, the things that I found aesthetically pleasing, and instead of seeing it through the eyes of necessarily what the current standards of beauty and aesthetics are. We have seen so many aesthetic changes over the last few hundred years regarding colors and length of hair, and it's not just women. It's everything. It's all of us, all of humanity, and it's not just right here and right now fashion. It's not just Eurocentric fashion that I'm talking about. We are talking that there is an evolution of fashion and aesthetics and beauty no matter what. Well, how does one become their own Marilyn with their signature look? How does one really embrace exactly what they have and embrace the aesthetics that you personally want? How does one figure out their own beauty path, their own your aesthetic? How do you elevate yourself to a whole new level? And I'm not talking about like you wake up and you're just happy with yourself in the mirror. And if you are, and that's as far as you want to take it, more power to you, you happy, beautiful human. But for some of us who really want to be extra, how do you take that extra and create a signature look? Something that stabilizes and somehow goes the distance for you. That's my current question and exploration. That's my side note. I have figured out how to have 7-day hair. I've got a perm. I'm using Prose shampoo and conditioner and curl cream and leave-in conditioner. I'm keeping it sulfate-free, paraben-free, wax-free, which is the parabens. It's free of absolutely everything. And I would say my hair has wildly changed with this, which is part of the reason why anytime, I need that wetter, one moment. I don't have a link. I'm pretty sure I could have been an affiliate or something, but God, that just seemed like a ton of work it just seems like a lot of work for probably not that big of a reward. And mostly I'm saying it to point out that anyone who's doing like a shampoo or hair care review, I question the review unless they say I've been using it for like 6 months. My hair has dramatically changed from wash to wash to wash, and I think it's better. I have a feeling my hair is not as greasy all the time. It's not going flat on me anymore. This has changed, and I think that comes down to do you remember when everyone was doing the no poo thing, where everyone's like, no shampoo, do the baking soda and the vinegar and call it a day? That's what it's reminding me of, because I think that basically all of the hair care stuff that just shellacks onto your hair it's gone now, and now my hair just is, and it's better, and I like it. So whatever you do with your hair, remember that a wash or two really isn't going to tell you what the product's going to do until you've been using it for a while. Oh my gosh, isn't that, oh, I want his life. Little paw up in the air. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. He's so pretty. So what I've been doing is pin curling my hair sometime in the afternoon. It dries better if I do it that way, and I'm starting out with drier hair than I have in the past. This is definitely washed. You can feel that it's wet, but it's not a sprayed on damp. It's a washed wet, and there is a difference in what my hair does when I do it this way. So I like that. And then the next day I brush it out, and I have come to figure out this haircut that I have is very, very, very 1920s oriented. I am having trouble with doing any other era. It's not brushing out correctly. The curls are just it's not good. And okay, there, I'm almost done. And I'm able to do a little bit larger of the sections by letting the hair dry just a little bit more. So I'm getting more, and I like that. So basically my hair is strictly 1920s, 1930s. The irony being that I personally feel like I'm wildly failing on the 1920s, 1930s modern aesthetic of the hair, because we have some very clear ideas of what we think the hair looked like. But every single time that I look at any of your more candid photos of your our vintage great grandmothers, they did not have hairspray. Their hair was fuzzy. Their hair was very fuzzy. And I think that I probably have extremely accurate hair for that time period. But whether or not anyone in this time period is going to recognize it as good hair, that's a whole different thing. And that loops right back to personal beauty aesthetic of what do I actually like. So I've been 3-barrel curling ironing the top parts of this, because I basically have a bob and then longer hair. And that allows me to have this, and then all of this just goes, and then I have the faux bob thing, which was a thing for that time period. And I like that, because then on the days that I'm like, I'm just living life. I'm cleaning a toilet, I'm going shopping, I'm playing some video games, I'm hanging out with the family, I'm in my pajamas. I at that point in time, or it's a hot day and I'm going hiking, I am not vintage on those days. That's silly. That would be silly for me. And if you do that, more power to you. And sounds super fun. How delightfully esoteric. And okay, how am I gonna divide this? This feels weird in the back. But on those days, I'm trying to figure out how to have a more modern feel. But again, I am still coming back to, but I'm not necessarily interested in being 2023. I think I'm more interested in creating a signature modern look of what I look like, which would be very influenced by my vintage love and the fact that I'm only going to do my hair once a week. So when I take out the bobby pins in the back and it comes down, what I'm noticing is that my hair just gets almost lion mane cat-like. It's big, and it's got a lot of dimension. And the 3-barrel curling iron does this, and then you got the curls in the back. The hair looks good. And I'm smart enough to have a silk pillowcase and then satin bonnet at night, because man, that will protect your hair like nobody's business. Oh my goodness, it's so nice. Like, I can wake up looking good, which comes to the next thing. Lashify has ginger lashes, and they match and I absolutely love them. I love them so much. It was funny because I was reading the Facebook group, and there were just so many posts going, "It changed my life. It changed everything. It's revolutionary. It changed my life. It changed my life." I thought that was overkill. I thought that was a little silly and very, very product culty. But the funny thing is that I like product cults. Product cults are interesting and fun because you end up with this entire separate concept of rules and how we talk and certain phrases that you need to use. It's a fascinating social experiment. Anyway, it was late at night, so I bought in to it, and I was unsupervised because husband's still at work. It's fine. Anyway, and that's going well, so everything's fine. And I put them on, and the next morning when I woke up and I looked at I was just on my way, just just sleepy and everything else, and I was like, "Whoa, you look good," because I actually don't have any makeup on right now. Like I have lotion on, but like the actual skin and everything else. But look at the eyelashes. Oh, and remember, I do have the eyeliner tattooed because I'm significantly lazy. I have figured out that I am one of the most lazy people ever when it comes to looks, which the irony of that is wild. I am high maintenance to be low maintenance. I want to do my hair once a week. I want my eyelashes apparently already done. I don't want, and I want my eyeliner done, and I want to be able to, and I get my nails done. Ooh. And that's it. I get my nails done every 3 weeks, do my hair once a week, and my eyelashes, I'm working up to the full 10 days that they say that you can make it happen. So that's really cool. So yeah, high maintenance to be low maintenance because I really don't want to spend a huge amount of time on my hair or my makeup. I need to remember that I do a better job of pin curling if I'm in front of a mirror, which I am here. I redid my desk so that all my makeup and my hair stuff would be forefront, which is interesting because again, I just said that I was low maintenance, or at least I don't want to spend a huge amount of time on everything every single day. But the thing is now that it's out, it's in front of me. So most of the time I'll end up doing my eyebrows and slapping some lipstick on, and I'll call it good. My big goal is to actually cease to really feel like I need foundation. I've got a lot of acne scars. I had an unfortunate childhood. See, and I still have cyst problems that come up underneath the skin. It's a thing, but I'm starting to do much better the older that I get, so that's a good thing. And I'm going to embrace the good skin care, eyelashes, my nails, do the hair, and I want perpetually to feel good about the way I look, which apparently is part of my inherent concept of my signature beauty look. I don't really have anything else to say about this right now. It's just something that's working through my mind that beauty, I'm approaching it more as a art now than anything else, and I'm very curious where some of this thinking is going to lead. So, no idea. Okay.